is in Rivers State. We have kith and kin in Delta, in Akwa Ibom, in Edo, in Bayelsa. Nobody is disputing that, and nobody can dispute that. But our political space and our political life and our political rights is here in Rivers State. And that must be very important to us here in Rivers State. Now, we, an Ijaw of Rivers State, unless if it is an agreement between Bayelsa and the Rivers State government, a Rivers Ijaw person cannot go and become governor of Bayelsa State because he's an Ijaw person. We must face our realities as they present themselves to us. If tomorrow Ijaw people find themselves in a situation where they are a state like Bayelsa is today, then that's a different kettle of fish. But as long as Ijaws are in different states in the Niger Delta, I think we have to think very clearly about what is our priority. Our priority in Rivers State as Ijaw people today is our rights in Rivers State, while we also must know that we share the state with other ethnic nationalities in this state. And when it comes to the state issue, we are brothers. We share Rivers State with Ogoni people. We share Rivers State with Ekpeye people. We share Rivers State with Egi people. We share it with Ikore people. And if I've not mentioned with Ogoni people, with Eleme people, we share this state with other people. And our political space is here. Nobody can deny that we have kith and kin outside of Rivers State. But our political rights, our political space is in Rivers State. Therefore, whatever our rights are, it is equal to the rights of every other ethnic nationality in this Rivers State. Whether that ethnic nationality is in 100,000 people, and the other ethnic nationality is 500,000 people in Rivers State, we are equal partners. What I, as an Ijaw person in nationality, because my nationality is my nationality. I am of the Ijaw ethnic nationality. I am from the Kalabari Kingdom. I am from Kalabari clan of the Ijaw ethnic nationality. And Okrika man is from the Okrika clan of Ijaw ethnic nationality in Rivers State. The Boni man is an Ijaw man. But when they say Ijaw people stand up, Boni man will stand up. Opobo man will stand up. Andoni man will stand up. Again, the man will stand up. So let us establish what it is that we are doing in Rivers State. What we are doing in Rivers State as Rivers people, one, as Ijaw people, two, we must stop putting politics first. Political party, rather. We must stop putting political party in this state first. Whether it's Ijaw people, whether it's Ikore people, whatever it is. Politics is the platform we need in a democracy. But we have to make sure that it is not about a political party. Because if it is about a political party, then I see a situation where our people are being misguided, and some of our people are deliberately misguiding because of political party. I didn't say because of politics. I should not be misunderstood. I'm saying because of political party. And I think that I am exposed enough personally not to be misguided. I will not allow anybody to misguide me. And I will not allow any misguidance to take place to my knowledge and keep quiet about it. So what I'm preaching today, if we have time, we'll take calls, but what I am passionately preaching today to Ikwere people, to Ogoni people, to Hauda people, to Oba people, please, if I don't mention your specific ethnic nationality, please forgive me. Let me know, I will mention it next time. But off the top of my head, Egi people, everybody is an equal partner in this Rivers State. If we have grievances amongst ourselves in Rivers State as Rivers people, made up of different ethnic nationalities of Rivers State, I think that we are big enough and we should be humble enough to actually see where the problem is and address those problems. We should not be carried away by politics, party politics. And I have been on ground since 1998, from when Abacha died and Obasanjo was brought out of jail and PDP emerged and PDP came to this state, and the people that had PDP in their hands, I am aware of all these facts. Some young people who are talking on Facebook, some people who are making statements and insulting other people and their own people, not their own people. Some of them were not even born in 1998. And if they were born, some of them were in primary school. And now these people are making statements that can tear us further apart. These type of positions are not going to resolve the issues and the injustice that is perceived and that is on ground in some instances. What we need to do is to correct it. That's what we need to do, is to correct it. Power is something that if you give power away, you're powerless. That's just the truth. Whether you give it away willingly, whether you give it away unknowingly, whether you give it away thinking it will find its way back to you, and it doesn't. If you were in charge of power and for some reason you lose that power, the first thing is you're powerless. And once you realize that you're powerless, you will also realize that it will be difficult to get the power back. But it is possible to get it. But Rivers State, the way we should look at the governance of Rivers State should not be at from the position of power for the sake of power. It shouldn't be. It should be power for the sake of that power benefiting everybody one step at a time, 1 year at a time. If we're doing politics, if we're doing election, one tenure at a time. If something is an injustice, it's an injustice. And if it is agreed and recognized, why don't we if we don't sit down and there is nothing more critical today, no matter what the situation is. What is critical today in this Nigeria that I am seeing? What is more critical today is the unity of all Rivers people in Rivers State. Because if we refuse to work together, no one person can achieve anything singularly on their own. No one ethnic nationality can gain whatever, do whatever on their own without working with other nationalities. Now, I'm thinking that people who have matured minds and people who love the truth and people who truly understand that justice, no matter what you do, if you're not fair to somebody, you're not fair to somebody. So if we are talking, and I'm not one of those people that will beat around the bush. There is ethnic nationalities in Rivers State, and there is a situation of a dichotomy. It is described as a dichotomy. We cannot pretend it doesn't exist or that we will not address it. But we will not achieve anything by tearing the state apart. And I'm surprised at the roles that are played behind the scene on Facebook, on Facebook or FaceNotes or whatever the case may be. But we should not hide behind. At the end of the day, we must all take responsibility. I will take responsibility for what I believe in. I will take responsibility for the truth that I know. I will not see a truth and say it's a lie. I will not see a lie and say it's a truth because it favors my people and disfavors somebody else. And so I expect that to happen with any other person. So the key today, what I'm appealing today for Rivers State, no matter the grievances, no matter what has happened in the past, this is the time. If there is a time for us to come together and accept that, look, if we don't accept that this is our collective state, then that's a different matter. But if we accept that this is our collective state, there are things that have gone wrong. But no matter what those things are, they can be fixed if the interest of all of us are put on the table, everybody's interest. Because we're not relocating anywhere. Abonima is not going to take a knife and cut herself off and float into the Atlantic Ocean. I don't think that Egi people are going to take a knife. Oba people are going to cut themselves up. The problem is with the system, and that's why we're calling for restructuring. The problem is with the system. How on earth can a federal government, function in a way that it has been functioning, where issues that is tearing this state apart, has been tearing this state apart actually, and other states since the Odili era. Some of the things we're discussing in Rivers State today did not start today. It is being made to look as if these are new issues. They're not new issues. How did Nigeria get up to make a decision of something as serious as boundary adjustment? And this boundary adjustment is made in Abuja, and they don't make it in the north. They don't make boundary adjustments in the north where they're giving a gold mine to another state. I've not heard of it. But it is only in Akwa Ibom they will give oil well of Akwa Ibom to Cross River, or Cross River to Akwa Ibom to Rivers State to Abia to... I mean, people are making these illegal decisions for us, and look at what it has created. It has created it has created a problem that has dragged on from Atiku's time to after Odili's era into Amechi's governance. And today, we have a judgment that has taken place and has emerged in Wike's government. If that is so, we should be looking at the facts of what has transpired. So we must face our realities. And people should not use their own personal interest of politics, of business, of whatever, to destroy our people, whether in Akukutor local government, in Kalabari Kingdom, in Rivers State, and create this friction that things are said that may not that we may not be able to pull back. And I'm still prepared, like I said the other time, I'm still going to I'm putting my own position on this, on so many issues on Rivers State and the Niger Delta, NDDC, Ministry of Niger Delta, Amnesty, and all of those things, because these are the things that affect us, and they affect us very painfully. And people that are not even from this region are the people benefiting from Amnesty, benefiting from Ministry of Niger Delta, benefiting from NDDC. You hear somebody now talking, our governors now discussing how the revenue sharing should they should adjust it in their favor and all that kind of. And these are states that are not producing any oil, and they are talking about getting more, and then we are here in the Niger Delta fighting ourselves, and the fight is not even about the people. The fight is about political interests of a few people. And so if somebody has been able to achieve, if during Odili's time this judgment was not achieved, during Amechi's time this judgment was not achieved, and during this tenure this judgment has been, are people saying that it is okay for the revenue that is accruing to Kola, that is in Akukutoru local government area? Are people saying that it is okay that it is going to Bayelsa State because Akukutoru is Ijo and Kola is Ijo, and that it is okay to go to Bayelsa? We're two different states, for crying out loud. And so for me, I have given this topic a thought before I raised it. I don't know. Let me see if I can open the line 0818 144 2222 08188 588 155. We've really got only just a few minutes, and that's because today is Christmas. But I think that I wanted to touch on this topic, not putting blame here or there yet, one way or the other, but just to draw our attention to the fact that this is important, and that our people must really go back and even read what Professor Nimi wrote. Hello?
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning, my brother. Merry Christmas first.
I usually say you compliment of the season.
Thank you. Go ahead.
My name is Mr. Larry, calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, Mr. Larry from Port Harcourt. Go ahead.
Yeah. I wish we see again next year, 2020.
We will, by God's grace. Nothing will stop us.
Niger Delta, Nigeria, so that you can do the good work.
Amen.
And nothing will stop you.
Amen.
I want to stop you. God will stop that thing.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Talking about Niger Delta and the NDDC and You see, one of the reasons that I don't go NDDC, I'm from River State, and I'm part of NDDC. But each time I drove, I passed at the gate of NDDC, you see our young youth, waiting for one politician to give them 50,000. The money that they were supposed to use for development of Niger Delta.
Yes.
The money that they were supposed to use to give us water. The community where I come from, there is no water, there is no light. That was the reason why they created Niger Delta, Niger Delta Development Commission.
Yes.
But instead of them to use that money to give us light, to give us water, and sometimes good roads, politicians, they're using the money to build up mansions to themselves, and we say our youth will be waiting for them at the gate. So they will charge them 20,000 or 50,000.
Yes.
It is embarrassment to Niger Delta because our people who are supposed to use this to help us, they are the ones killing us. Because you cannot tell me that outsiders will come to our commission and detect what the commission is supposed to do to their people. It was some people like Saruwa, like Obiwale, and the rest of them that fight for this Niger Delta commission, and they approve it. But today, the politicians from Niger Delta are the people using the money to fulfill. If they want to give scholarship now, they will give it to the politician children. Those people that are making money from government, they will still use the government money to send their children to abroad. And the people that they send to abroad, they will not learn because they don't know why they are there.
So as a youth,
the poorest of the poorest.
Yeah, but
they will do another thing.
What do you?
Commission.
Yes.
Commission, madam. That commission. I don't know what they will do. If they will scrap it because it's not benefiting Niger Delta. It's not benefiting us at all.
Yeah, I have said that too. I have said that too. So this is something that we, the Niger Delta people, need to discuss. The NDDC, the ministry.
We don't know what we want.
No, but we have to make sure. My brother, we have to make sure. I know.
When they come and say that the only thing they can give is you follow a politician, they give you 20,000.
Yes.
You are okay for that day.
Yes.
Okay. Please don't give me fish, but show me how to fish.
Yes.
So that I will have fish in my house.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's bad for me to be begging you 20,000 every time I want to eat.
Thank you.
That Niger Delta Commission was great for us to have something going.
Thank you.
They will train some youth for some skill.
Okay.
Send them to somewhere so that they can fish.
Okay, thank you.
Has become a political thing. They use our money to do.
Okay. I think. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good Christmas.
That the youth should stop going to Niger Delta Gate and sit down waiting for politicians to give them money.
Thank you.
Sit down and talk.
Okay.
Any man, any director that is not doing well.
Okay. Thank you. Go cook rice.
That is what I want.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Hello. Oh dear. It is well, Sha. It is well. But today is Christmas, and really and truly, my heart is. Papa speaks, tells us this story about a letter and joy. My heart is joy. I'm happy today, and I think that today was probably the right time and the right place to raise this issue as briefly as I have done. The most important thing, the most critical thing, we have 36 states in Nigeria. And we all see what is going on in this country. We don't have to come on air every time and be calling people's name and people's identity and things like that. We all see what is going on. What do we do to save ourselves is the question we should ask. And you cannot save yourself if you don't love your state. You cannot be a person from Rivers State and you're not interested. Thank you very much. God bless you, and I hope your rice is sweet. Bye.